Okay, first son say, all praise is glory and honor to Yahweh, Shemel Shai, Bashem Gakadash. We have Devon, so Apostle, teach great milestone from the truth, and say, Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm driving right now, so I won't be able to get a ton of scriptures, but give me a second. But this is just going to be centered around the fact that, just going to the Passover and high holy days. We have our own, we have our own holy days. We have our own, we have something that's ours, as a people. Because you look at the people of the world, all these heathen nations, they have their own lands. They have their own customs. Our people are the only ones on this planet that can say that we actually legitimately don't have anything for our own. And you have a lot of these coon ass Americo Negroes that want to say, God bless America, we're all Americans. Where we don't own anything here. If you have to pay someone else for the things that you have, then you don't own it. You have to pay. All you Americans, you niggas who call yourselves Americans, you pay mortgage. If you don't pay mortgage, you pay land taxes. You don't have the claim to the land on which your house sits. You pay for utilities. You pay for that cell phone usage. You pay for internet. You pay for cable. You pay for Hulu and Netflix. America is not our country. We don't have any. This is not ours. We're renting. Everything here, we're renting. The clothes on our backs, we're renting it. And with the Passover, the Lord gave our people something of our own. And it talks about that in the scriptures. We have something of our own. And it starts with, the scriptures, the truth. Because, to those of you who may have a pea brain, this may be a small thing, but this truth is going to lead to the inheritance of the entire the universe, not just the world. And, I find it funny. There's actually this video I was watching. This guy talked. I didn't watch the full video, but he's pretty much going into how being a black capitalist, black people in America, it's not going to work. You may have a couple of niggas that may be able to gain Esau's favor to a certain extent. But in the long run, our people trying to be Americans, trying to invest, trying to be, a law-abiding citizens, doing the so-called right thing, it's not going to work because this is not our land. Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Like what? They don't consider what? We have somewhere where we belong. We have a God to which we belong and which we're supposed to bow to and worship. All these other heathens, they have their own gods, although they may be false idols. But once again, look at what they have. They have their own land. They have their own shit. How the hell do you spell governors? No. Oh, I got it right. Okay, so let me see where was that? It was in Revelation, I think. No, it's not here. Definitely in the New Testament. But there's a scripture where it says how our governors are going to be of our own people, meaning our leaders are going to come from within our own people. All these, when you go into leaders of different nations and whatnot, they're going to do what's right for their own people. They're going to do what's best for their own people. That's why Esau, when you dumbass niggas vote for Esau to get him in office, what does he do? He does what's right for the majority, which is what? These Edomites. He does what's right for his people. Now he'll whisper sweet words and sweet buttery, oily, slippery words to you niggas to try to get in your heads. But ultimately, when he gets in the office, his actions are gonna tell a different story. He's gonna do what's right for his people. Just going back into the fact that this is not our land. Technically, this is our land, but this is not our country. The fact that you have Edomites that make the same type of wages as a Jake, but live a better style of life proves that. The fact that when you take a look at what's that shit called Mount Rushmore, all them damn heads, all these monuments, what it, all Edomites. Jesus, an Edomite God. Yahweh is an Edomite God. When you go into, we do the research. All these houses, all this land that you see strewn through neighborhoods, these cars, these brands, none of them, you may have had a lot of things that have been created by Jakes, but Esau has the rights to it. Our people aren't getting royalties off of the stuff that they actually created. Esau is getting paid for it. And that's proof that even though we may come up with an invention, and Esau will take it, that's proof that once again, this is not our country. You literally had to have laws added to the Constitution for our people. A lot of you dumb niggas are, you're literally trapped. You're stuck. The scriptures, John 8:32, talks about how you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You people are literally slaves. And it's worse than back then because Esau has your mind now. Back then, you had our people that, when we were in hardcore bondage, they were running away. They were rebelling. They hated this situation. And now you people love being niggas. You love waking up, whatever time you wake up, going to the job, making a little money, paying bills. You feel good. You see, you niggas feel good when you can get a bill out the way. I see it all the time. You niggas feel good when you've done your civic duty according to Esau. And that's a damn shame because you love being slaves. Just going back to the fact that the scriptures refer to the Lord as our God, meaning our God. He's not the God of everybody. He created all you niggas. He's ruled over all you niggas, but he doesn't give a fuck about the majority of you. He gave only one people his ways. He gave only one people intimate and exclusive access to himself. And that's us, not the rest of you niggas. He gave one people, like I said, his ways, laws, statutes, commandments. The Lord gave us our, I really can't end the video there because that was the point, how he gave us what we can call our own. Once again, we don't have a land in this current world. You don't see any Jakes that attending any international gatherings or get-togethers or whatnot to decide the fate of nations and what direction the world's going to be going in. Meanwhile, you have Esau and all these other heathens doing that. You niggas just sit back, smoking weed, eating some popcorn, and watching Netflix. Rejoicing over how you just got your DTE bill paid. But a lot of our people, they you see them in all types of different shit, being an Egyptologist, all these things, joining all these groups, joining fraternities, sororities, joining all this shit. What's that faggots called? Masons. Joining all of Esau's shit, but still they still have a hole somewhere in their heart. There's still an unfulfillment. Whether they want to admit it or not, they don't have that fulfillment. That's because there's a missing piece, missing piece to the puzzle, and none of these, and there's only that one piece that specifically fits in that missing area, and it's not any of this shit of Esau society, you know. But like I said, pretty much the point. Like I couldn't really get a ton of scriptures because I'm driving, but pretty much the point of how we have our own. America is not our own. Christmas is not our own. You see, this don't celebrate the Passover. They don't celebrate the Day of Atonement. That's exclusively for us. They don't celebrate the Sabbath. All the holy days the correct way. Abide by the scriptures the correct way. Have understanding of the scriptures the correct way. That's all for us. We the only ones that have that. And in the kingdom, we're going to have our own streets. Driving down these freeways, these streets, they don't belong to us. The kingdom is going to belong to us. One of the reasons why you have the hopeful elect, the prophets, talk so much about repentance and get right with the Lord, because the Lord He's going to give us our own shit, our own housing. We're not going to have to pay rent or utilities, or worry about these fucking faggots coming to you saying, hey, you need to send your child to public school. Esau in the society has control over your child. He didn't put any work in to bring that kid into the world, but he laid claim to your child. A lot of people don't understand that. That's why you have to get them jabbed up. That's why you have to send them to a certain type of school, public, private. You got to send them to some type of school. You have to make sure they got the physical done. His or her medical records are up to date according to Esau's system, or you'll suffer penalties for that. Your own child, imagine that. You don't have any claim to your own child, their body or their mind, because when they get to a certain age, there's a chance that they'll stray from you and conform to the ways of the society. But we're not. The scriptures talk about training up a child in the way they should go. It shouldn't be a faggot. It doesn't matter like all that little. It should be celebrating holidays. Why? Because it leads to what you have now, to what you see all these fucking weirdos and freaks walking around. But once again, the Lord's going to give us. We'll go into the scriptures. We have, something that we can call our own, and something that belongs to us, and that's not here in America. But hope is edifying, so all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kadash, the ones, the apostle, and teacher, great minister, following the truth, shown to look for visual instruction, Babylon, great America.